What's goody perps? Doesn't matter what time of the week it is or what day of the week it is. It's been a long time since I have done a thrift haul, so I'm going to do a very short one so we can ease our way back into the swing of things. I'm sorry I was missing for so long, but I am back. So I'm still reselling a lot of my clothes, but sales have been extremely slow for me. When I'm filming this video, it's August 5th, and I've only had one sale for the month so far, and that is not very common for me. I try to average between 1 and 2 sales a day, and up until like June it's gone slow. Now I don't know if it has anything to do with summer slowdown or if it has something to do with Vinted changing their shipping prices on the stuff and people are not wanting to buy anymore. I think that has a lot to do with why the sales are down, and maybe it's a combination of both. But I typically get like half of my sales for Vinted, and I think last month alone I only got 2 wholesales. Even during summer slowdown in the past, I've gotten more sales during summer slowdown. Like I've gotten double the amount of sales during that time. So a little bit concerning, but I'm still going to continue trying to push for sales and stuff on Poshmark, because I'm still making sales on Poshmark. And I try to pick up at least 20, I wouldn't say at least 20, depending on like how much profit I got for the week. I try to pick up between like 5 and 20 things. This last visit we got 20 things from the Goodwill outlet. I don't know how much items I have and what's the price for each, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the screen of what price that is. Typically they average about $1 for each piece, give or take. First one that we got a Victoria's Secret pink bra, and it's a push-up bra in a size 32B, and it's kind of tie-dye, but really much cooler than tie-dye, and it has pink and it has pea like all over it. It's very cute. It's pink on the inside like most of pink bras. Duh. I just got that now. And then I got another one. So it's a pink bra, pusher bra. This one is very basic though. I think this is in a smaller size. This is a size 32 double A. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently so. It's in very good condition. Very excited about this one. This is my 3rd pink thing actually, but this one I know is gonna sell. This is like velour, like a velour jacket to maybe like a workout set, and it has rhinestones and everything on it. It has pink 1986 on the back with like the vines, you know, their typical logo and stuff. It's in really good condition. It has the rhinestone pink on the front. Just based off of my first analysis of this, since it's in such good condition, it has all of the stuff that people typically look for pink when it comes to rhinestones, sequins, the fluffy stuff, and then this velour tracksuit, and we're going into like fall soon. I would probably price this around somewhere around $50. I have another Victoria's Secret bra. It's not pink though. It's a 36C, very basic, very basic. If you guys can tell, Victoria's Secret is still one of my top sellers, so I always make sure to pick that up when I go to thrift stores. I didn't even realize like I got that much Victoria's Secret stuff this time around. This is not Victoria's Secret. This is MTV. Let me make sure it's from MTV. Yeah, it's also from MTV, and it has MTV Music Television on it with cheetah. I think that's cheetah print. It's like a long sleeve shirt. It looks like it's in really good condition. This would be considered like a sweatshirt. I had another sweatshirt that I sold from them like a few years ago. It was way thicker, and it sold within like 2 months, I think. So I thought I'd give it a try and sell something similar to it, although it's not as thick as the other one, but we'll see how that goes. That's not my sock. All right, we got another pink Victoria's Secret thing. It's a cardigan, a striped cardigan. Now, I actually have one that I'm trying to sell that's very similar to this. As a matter of fact, I think it is the same sweater. It's just in a different color. The one that I already have is in gray and white, and this one, as you can see, is in pink and white. So I don't know if it's going to sell quickly, but I don't remember what the size was on the other one, but this one is medium. Medium isn't the most popular size, but it's better than the smalls and extra smalls. For the next one, I got Selena. Selena, I don't know, every time I pick up a Selena graphic tee from the store, it always has like a strong like perfume scent. But I did sell a couple of Selena shirts before, so I thought I'd try this one out. I don't know if this was manufactured this way or if somebody just got crazy with their scissors, but it's still in good enough condition for me. So I picked that up. It's like 2 pictures of her, one with her posing and another one with her microphone. So if you guys do pick up like band tees and stuff like that, Selena's a really good one to pick up. This one, I got Under Armour. I'm not sure why I picked up Under Armour. My Under Armour's, although it's a popular brand right now, it tends to sit for a while, and on top of that, this one is white, so there's probably some kind of like flaw on it I just have not seen yet. It looks like it's in good condition. I looked at it for quite some time while I was thrifting and stuff. But we'll see. But it looks new. I mean, like, it doesn't look like it's been worn that much, or if at all. Like on the inside, it's like, you know, like the sport thing on the inside, it doesn't look like it's been used. So I picked that up. I got some Nike joggers. I am not sure if these are men's or women's, but the good thing about Nike is that they always have style numbers. So I can always look it up and tell if it's a woman's piece or a men's piece. Typically though with Nike, I like to get Nike with like the bigger logos on it because that tends to sell faster. This one does not have a big logo. It just has this little small one on the waist. But I was kind of like over thrifting that day. I was just like in a mood and I just wanted to get out of there. So I still picked this up and hopefully it does sell with no issues. And I think this was in a smaller size too. Yeah, it was a small. I'm actually not sure why I picked these up. If it was bigger, yeah. And if it had a bigger logo, yeah. But it's Nike. At some point it's gonna sell, even if it takes some time. Alright, I got Victoria's Secret. This is from the sexy little things line. And it doesn't even look like it's been worn, which is always good because you could list things like these like new or new without tags if you're almost positive it is. But yeah, it's like a, what you call it, like a nightie type of lingerie thingy. Yeah, this hasn't been used. Like the ribbon in the back and stuff is not even, there's no crinkles or anything in it. So somebody probably used this once or didn't use it at all. And it's a 36B. And this is like in a black and like ivory color. The next one we have here, this is, I've never heard of this brand before, but I thought that I can experiment with it. It says He Makes Me Strong, and it's just like I guess like a faith-based shirt from Comfort Colors. So we'll see how that sells, because maybe there are Christians out there trying to find some holy pieces. And there was a similar one too, but it's not from the same brand. I don't know if this all came from one person's closet because they were kind of close to each other. But this one is from Sweet Soul Clothing Company, and it's a size large. And on it says simply blessed, and it has the scripture from Romans 4, what? Is that Romans 4, 7 to 8? I can barely read that. I don't know why they have the thread the same color as the shirt. It's kind of odd. It's cute though. So it's like a sweatshirt, a very light sweatshirt. So we'll see how that goes too. Something new I'm experimenting with. Guns N' Roses is another band tee. I always see Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, Beatles as like the top music band tees at the thrift stores for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure I sold a Guns N' Roses t-shirt before, but I picked that up, probably listed this around $28 because that's just what I do with band tees. I always put the price around $28. Next one is American Eagle. American Eagle jeans still sell very well for me, like on all platforms, especially Poshmark. This is very distressed. It's very stretchy, of course. This is the Super Stretch X American jeans, and it's the high-rise jegging. This is in a size 8, and it's in really good condition. This is something I would probably wear, but I don't want to keep it because I'm trying to make money, but this is really cute. Doesn't look like there was much wear out of this one either, although I would have to say that, is this the same one or am I thinking of another one? Never mind, this is another pair. I'll get to that when I get to it. Next one we have here is our bra from Victoria's Secret. Very plain bra, nothing special about it. It's in a size 36D. Yeah, it's really plain. What I tend to do is with the bras, I tend to list the regular plain Jane bras at like $18, and the cuter ones I up that by $2 to 20 bucks. So that will probably be listed at $18. This is from Fashion Nova. I was thinking of keeping this for myself. I don't know what it will look like. I've been seeing a lot of people wearing something similar, which is cute, but this isn't an extra small, so I don't know if it will fit, but we will see. It looks like it will fit, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. This is probably like the third or fourth one of these that I've picked up, and you guys are probably very familiar with this, but this is the thermal onesie plaid, what you call it, flannel, Christmas PJs from Old Navy that everybody gets. Is like very, very popular. I think this is a men's, and it's in a size large, so I would just put this in my Christmas collection, and I don't list my Christmas stuff until October, so we still have 2 months before I can start listing these. That's gonna be a whole thing, but I want to do like a Christmas video like I did last year and release it like around October 1st. This is Land's End. This is another brand that I just recently started experimenting with. I did sell one of these a couple months ago, but I don't know if it's sold because it was a Land's End piece, or I don't know if it's sold because of the fabric, because it was like a good material. I forgot what it was. It was like wool or something like that, you know, those fancy materials. So that's the only reason I picked it up at that time, but it's sold, and it sold pretty quickly. So then I was like, okay, well, let me experiment with the brand itself and not just with the material. So I picked this one up, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is cotton. Yeah, there's just certain materials, no matter what the brand is, like I would still pick up just because of that. Like if it's alpaca, or if it's silk, or like 100% silk or something like that, or if it's a mixture between like alpaca, wool, then I would pick it up no matter what the brand is, because there are people out there that's just searching for the actual material and stuff, but it has to be like in great condition. Like there has to be no flaws if it's like a brand that I've never heard of. Next one we have is from Athleta, and I don't know why I keep picking up Athleta. Because when I watch other resellers, they always like, oh yeah, like get Athleta, it sells, and then when I pick it up it doesn't sell. I can't even remember if I've actually sold an Athleta piece before, but this one was in good condition and it's cuter than the other pieces that I've picked up. So I plan to experiment with this one. It's like tie-dye, like slightly tie-dyed in pinkish and white. It's in a size small. It's cropped, short sleeves, has a pocket in the front. So we'll see how this one does. This is Ralph Lauren. I try to pick up at least one Ralph Lauren piece. Ralph Lauren always sells for me. That's one of my top 3 brands that I always pick up. That's also included with like Victoria's Secret and Torrid. But I only pick up usually one of them, because although they sell, they don't sell that quickly. So I try not to like go overboard and buying like a whole bunch on each trip. I don't think I've ever sold Ralph Lauren though, an athletic piece. This is kind of like leggings, sweatpants in a way. So this is going to be something kind of new that I'm experimenting with. But it doesn't look like there's much use out of these. You could tell like the drawstrings have not been used. The waistband is not like out of place or like stretched out or anything. So whoever bought these to work out in probably was not feeling the workout life and decided not to wear these anymore. But it's like wide leg pants. And one thing that I really like about Ralph Lauren and Torrid is usually when I pick them up, they're in good condition. Like the people who own Torrid and Ralph Lauren are like, they're very good to their pieces. Like they treat their clothes with respect, the respect that they are demanding. All right, here it is. The next, this is the one that I was trying to talk about earlier and realized it was the wrong pair of jeans. But these are American Eagle jeans. These are called the Super Stretch. And this is the super high-rise jegging. And it's ripped and it has distress and everything in it. But what I wanted to talk about was I'm not exactly sure if these are defective or is a part of the style, but as you can see, like next to the distress, it's kind of like it's frayed. It's like frayed in some of the distressed areas. So I don't know if that's a part of the style or somebody was like trying to hack these up with like they opened up the scissors and was just like scraping it kind of thing. But I think it's kind of weird that it's like that, like next to all the distress on the jeans. So I picked them up and I looked at it and I'm like, I'm not sure if this is a part of the style or if it's defective. So I put it down and then I picked it up again and then I put it down again and then I picked it up again. And then I ended up keeping it. I'm like, you know what? I'm paying $1 for these. Like, I really don't have much to lose. So yeah, I ended up keeping it. So again, American Eagle jeans does very well for me on all platforms except for Depop. I don't know if I've ever sold American Eagle jeans on Depop before, but it sells on Poshmark, Mercari, it sells on Vinted, it sells on, oh actually I don't know if it's ever sold on Facebook before. I can't recall if it's ever sold on Facebook before. It definitely sells on eBay, and Kittison doesn't count because nothing sells on Kittison. I've had Kittison, it's going to be going on a year at the end of this month, and so far I've sold 3 things, but I only shipped out 2 things. And I feel like it's a fluke because the first thing that I sold was like maybe 3 or 4 months in, and it sold like one night, and then that very next morning I sold something else. And I was like, wow, what a coincidence. Are people actually starting to buy my stuff? And then like the third time I get a sell, like they bought it right after I had sold that thing on another platform. I'm like, are you serious? So the first thing that I sold, that's sold on Kittison, it was for Christmas PJs for a child. It was the peanuts, you know, the peanuts with Charlie Brown and stuff. It was their thing that I sold. And then the day after, I sold a pair of Lululemon shorts, I believe. And then when I think France was, they had some kind of thing in the Olympics or something, so I sold the Brandy Melville, like, France shirt and stuff like that, but it sold on Poshmark like an hour before that. I was like, those are the only 3 sales that I had, and I only shipped out 2 of them because I had to cancel that third one. I was like, come on now. It's been almost a year. It's been almost a year. So there's a good chance, there's a very, very good chance that I will be dropping that platform because I feel like I'm wasting my time putting stuff on there. Or maybe I need to list more kids stuff on there, because technically it did start off as a kids website, but like not even the kids things that I'm selling sells on there. So I don't know. I have to give it some thought. Okay. This was something that I picked up for myself. It was Tommy Hilfiger. It just kind of reminded me of Aaliyah, and I was just like, yeah, why not? Like, why not? It's not in purple or anything, but like, it does remind me of baby girl. And I got this one too. This is just for support for the shootings that happened like a couple years ago in my area. What is this, like purplish? I don't think it's burgundy. Yeah, and that's it. So I'm going to double check that it was 20 things that I picked up, and then I'm gonna find out how much each piece was, and I told you I'll put it on the screen to let you know. But if I don't buy anything like big, like a blanket or something, the price is usually between like 75 cents and like $1.50. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry that I've been gone for a while, but I'm trying to get back into doing things on this channel because I've been neglecting this channel because I'm trying to do so much stuff, and I'm just running. I don't have time. I don't have time to do it all, and I wish I did, but this was my first channel and I really need to just start pouring back into it. So thanks so much for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next thrift video or hair video, and I'll see you soon. Bye, perps.